Shifting our focus, just as the Maratha Reservation row seemed to have died down for the moment, veteran OBC leader and NCP minister Chhagan Bhujbal's latest remarks about Marathas wrongfully getting OBC quota has put the Shinde government in a tough spot. Today, he reiterated his allegations has reached the Bombay High Court for the hearing in an OBC reservation petition. The senior leader raised concerns about Marathas obtaining Kunbi certificates through fraudulent means, jeopardizing the genuine OBC community's rights. Bujbal also questioned the authenticity of ancestral records for numerous individuals. He accused his own government of contributing to a conspiracy to undermine the OBC reservation. Now, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde urged Bujbal to avoid creating confusion within the OBC community. Bujbal's recent actions have reignited the Maratha Reservation controversy.
जब ये सारी बात जो है अब इधर जो हो रही है कि कुंबी का सर्टिफिकेट ले ले गलत सलत और ओबीसी में जो है अपने आप जो है दाखिल हो जाए मराठा समाज के कुछ लोग और एक आदमी ओबीसी में सर्टिफिकेट उसको मिला कुंबी का तो उसकी जो पत्नी है उसके जितने भी जो है ब्लड रिलेशन है 100-200 वो अपने आप बन जाए जो पति है उसके जो 100-200 है वो अपने आप बन जाए तो ऐसा ये सारे बातें गलत बातें चल रही है तो एक ओर से ओबीसी में घुसना गलत रास्ते से और दूसरी जगह से जो ओबीसी में है उसको कोर्ट के माध्यम से बाहर ढकेलने की कोशिश करना ये सारा प्रयास शुरू है.
All right, that is the latest that we know as far as the comments being made about the Maratha Reservation row. That is, of course, one aspect of it. But what has clearly happened here is the veteran OBC leader and NCP minister, Chhagan Bhujbal's latest remarks about Marathas wrongfully getting OBC quota has put the Shinde government clearly in a tough spot. In fact, he did go on to state about making pertaining remarks, which has, of course, created a controversy. But as he raises concerns about Marathas obtaining Kunbi certificates through fraudulent means, jeopardizing the genuine OBC community rights. Let me go across to my colleague Shweta to get us the latest on that. Shweta, good afternoon. As far as Chhagan Bhujbal's comments are coming in, he seems to be taking the same stance. But then this is also finding the current government in a very tough spot as they continue to not find a solution, right? There is, of course, interim relief as far as those protests were concerned. But politically speaking, could you tell us more?
Well, that's absolutely correct. In fact, currently the Maharashtra government is definitely under a tight spot, specifically when we speak about the OBC leader, Chhagan Bhujbal, brazenly talking about the OBC community reservation, and that is getting mixed up with Maratha Kunbi reservation, and this is the reason perhaps why he does not want this to happen. And very categorically, he has stated that if the Kunbi certificate is being given, that clearly makes the community fall into OBC community. So where is the exactly real OBC community lying? And this is the reason why in the morning time he visited the High Court. Now remember, clutch of petitions have been filed before the Bombay High Court, and they have one demand on the ground that there should be a particular popular census made to see the data who belongs to the OBC community, who are into the actual community. Now, as per the petitioners, what we understand is that since 1931, there have been no census made. So there is clearly, apart that there is no data when it comes to that who is exactly falling into the OBC category. But what currently the government is doing that based on the certification of Kunbi, they are giving Kunbi certificate to the Maratha reservation part. That makes them fall into the OBC category. And this is the contention what Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal has, and he says that without proof, without proper empirical data, or before the survey has been conducted, how can the government make somebody come into the OBC community? That will in short make the genuine OBC community suffer more, as they will not get the reservation what they need. And here we have been seeing that the Mahayuti government is currently into a very tough situation, as we understand that some of the representatives of Shiv Sena have been saying that the OBC community will not be touched by the government, you can say, but we will ensure that the Maratha reservation goes on point. But here the contention arises of Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal and Vijay Vattidiwar, all OBC tall leaders of Maharashtra. They say that if the certificate of Kunbi is given to Maratha reservation, they are clearly saying that the Kunbi certificate is belonging to OBC. Then where is the OBC people going? Here they have been saying that this is a kind of conspiracy, alleging that the government, without any kind of survey or without any kind of empirical data, are throwing the OBC community's reservation into Kunbi. That is something very different. That is Maratha reservation, but they have been mixing both the communities' reservation. And this is the most political situation what we can understand that all the tall leaders have been going through. In fact, the cabinet meetings are being conducted, the internal meetings are being conducted.
Right, Shweta, I have to interject you there, but I appreciate you joining us with the latest as far as this stance that has been taken, and also telling us how this could be a potential challenge for the current government as